Hey guys, what's up? This is a crazy episode I'm going to bring you today, but it's a very important episode. And quite frankly, these guys should be in my garage with me right now because they've been in there a lot. But they're over in Canada, and you know what's going on down there, and we're over here in America. So we're going to do on the Zoomy Zoom. Please welcome. I would say two of my, would you say best friends? Could I say best? I mean,
wow, that's
bad for Stu.
I love that you're doing all that. I mean, I even if I die tomorrow, Stu will always have my back. And I think Adam is becoming like one of my besties, even though I don't see him much, but he gets me.
Wow.
I feel like every time we like see each other, though, it's like we never left each other, which is nice.
Yes, that's a real friendship.
Ever since Adam got that money from the sponsor for the New Year's special,
we'll talk about
you've
that
liked
later.
him.
Let him introduce us already.
He did. Please welcome Stu Stone, aka Stu the Jiznu, the Jitty, and Adam Rodness, Adam Riznu, the Ritty, aka 5-7 Films in the building.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is great. This is the
Well,
first
you
time
going DJ Khaled with that horn.
That's a crowd.
Yeah. Well, good optics, man.
So let's. Adam actually got me one of my last credits. Everybody listening right now. So there's so much. There should be like a 4-hour pod. Probably can't do more than an hour, but it's a long backstory here. But Adam, you just won. Adam basically went from getting me a cup of this back in the mid to late aughts. Would you say mid aughts?
I think it was like a 2006-7 run.
2005. Now I saw the first time I saw you in the back of my house by the patio, and it was the little man and butter. And then the next day there was a third guy here drinking on my fucking bottle. I'm like, who's that guy? I go, oh, that's Roddy. And I'm like, who the fuck is Roddy? And they're like, it's our boy. He just got off you were in immigration for like 2 days, and then and the next thing I know, you're talking to the cold ones. I'm like, who? And like you took the cold ones and I'm like, all right, well, she's drunk, so that's gone. Oh, edit. And then you took cranberry. I had that cabana. I made my first cabana. You took the cranberry, you took the cold ones, and you took, I think you took like a ice snifter. Like it was the only ice, and you made it your glass. And I was like, who the fuck is this fucking punk?
But also,
and Stu's like, my boy, it's my boy. So the pool was just open though, so I figured I'd just go to the pool.
Dude, those are crazy. Those are like the most crazy. Everyone asks me
that
like,
pool, by the way, what a pool that was. I forgot about that pool.
Insane.
Little grotto there in the back. You had at your
roll letter, pour some out. Didn't want me to get the pool because he said it was a waste of money. My old assistant, who I love very much, one of my best friends, passed away, unfortunately. God bless his soul. But he didn't want me to have a pool. And I say, Chris, this is why we should have a pool. To have the good life. Guys, I'd like to bring the podcast to a screeching halt.
Don't halt it. It was going so well.
Listen, there's too much to say. So we all have the same break. So we have to talk and then listen. So I just want to say a point. Let me get it all out and then you can respond. So people ask, oh, what have you been up to lately? What have you been up to? It's like, what? Did you see Tremors 5? Oh, no, I didn't see that. Okay. Did you see Tremors 6? And I'm like, they're like, no. And I'm like, did you see Tremors 7? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, that had fucking Napoleon Dynamite. That wasn't me. But one of the things I get fucking, besides Saving Babies movie, my Roe v. Wade, the other thing that gets brought up all the time
Saving Babies
is my Usher video that little Addie over here got me. So Adam, it went from basically getting me coffee to becoming would you say the biggest video producer?
Went from getting you coffee to getting you Usher.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll go with we'll go with the biggest music video producer. We'll go with that title.
Wow. Are you really giving yourself that?
He just gave it to me. Okay. He just said, was that what you would? I said, yeah. I mean, according to Jamie.
Well, but didn't you just win best video of the year?
We're nominated, so the awards are coming.
Hopefully, you didn't just jinx it.
But maybe by this time, when people, it could be MTV Video Awards.
I can brag for him.
So
He's worked with Drake and Rihanna and Migos and Eminem and you name it, Black Eyed Peas.
That's 100%. When we needed those guys on the album, Adam couldn't get him.
No.
But now
Now
when he's in the video, he can get them. And then like now I'm like, get them in my video. He's like, can I have more Patron? Now I'm like, knee down, and he's like, hey, do you want to be an extra? It's like that's the world. It's God's cool
Their
show.
thing in the Usher video was actually hilarious. I was laughing.
It was good.
That was a great day.
It was a great day. I went in. I shot within an hour. I was out in 2 hours. Had the garlic Parmesan wings. Had a couple Thai wings. Had $1,000 in an envelope. A donut. Got a picture with Usher. She melted. We bounced.
Yeah.
It's not a bad day.
And Usher was, I remember dying outside and you're like, what do I do? I'm like, just, you're here to be you. Let's just, I guess like just, you're knocking on Usher's door. And the moment you opened your mouth and started saying Ursh,
That was the best.
Ursh, and doing
He's the greatest guy.
Did you say to him, like, do you mind if I call you Ursh, or you just did it?
I just did it.
You just did
I was
it.
like,
So
Ursh.
Oh my
Ursh.
God. When
Because-
you said that, I literally died. It was so funny.
Well, no, I thought like Ursher. Remember like Ursher, Little John? I always felt like he had Ursh, so I thought Ursh was.
Yeah.
He was cool with Ursh.
Yeah.
Ursh. Then
Yeah.
I was like dancing, and then he was kind of co-signing it, and then he was a little off about it, but then he kind of co-signed it again, and I just felt a little self-conscious. But I could hit it.
That's like
I could hit him while he's one of top. Tim and Chris Brown and Michael Jackson's Ghost.
think of some
Those
of
three.
Think of some of the talented dancers that you have danced for. Usher is one of them. God rest his soul. Turbo, right?
God, dude, you're right. No, that was
Ozone. Sorry, Ozone.
Ozone. God rest his soul.
Ozone.
Damn, dude, we already poured out 2 so far.
But just like you are so confident in your dancing that you'll just.
That's what it was.
I'm not terrible, and I can hit an 8 count, but then I'm more better with the creative of it, just
You're
going where I
probably
want to
like
go.
very good at a wedding.
Yeah, I'm not bad at it. I did well at Heidi. Remember Heidi? I did good at her weddings. I did a couple of pops, and then I rapped 8 bars, and those hillbillies didn't know what hit them. They thought fucking Nas was in the house. They were like, oh my God. So yeah, that was. I actually, dude, that's so funny. I was playing golf the other day and I saw a wedding. It was in the middle of my fucking shot. And I was like, I probably should just quit everything and just become a wedding DJ. Like the hype man.
Do you know my parents are wedding singers?
I'd watch that show.
My parents.
Really?
That's how they met. They're wedding singers. My mom, Jody.
The Larry
my
Rodness
dad-
Orchestra,
They have a band together called the Larry Rodness Orchestra.
starring Jody Glassman.
Yes, on lead.
Really?
Oh yeah, and that's how they made their
That's like-
living for years when I was a kid.
Like Rodness has heard his parents sing, "I've had the time of my life."
That's just her,
probably
like-
more times than you've heard
That's
the
just her-
actual song.
Well, that's just her cooking broccoli in the microwave. That's the song she sings. She just loves to sing on everything, every appliance. She's an
That's
appliance.
insane. Wait, so you're like Edie and the other guy down here at the Los Feliz Tavern down here. You know that people that have been doing it for like 40 years, Edie and someone. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You were born into a lounge act.
I was. Well, no, they were like, if you were Jewish in Toronto, you had the Larry Rodness Orchestra. If
It was a big to
back
do.
in the day, I would say, like, if you were born in the 50s, 60s, like my parents either sang at your bar mitzvah or did your wedding. It was a simcha. Sometimes they did both because they did such a great job the first time.
He's not lying.
So
I've
you
actually heard his
really
story.
were born into this business.
I was born right into it. And my mom's, it was a voice actress. My dad writes, he's a novelist and writes books, and and then they have like their Joe jobs to keep things afloat. But yeah, I was born right into it. My mom won Star Search in Canada when she was 20 years old.
I just heard this for the
the
first
Du
time.
Maurier Search for the Stars. She was #1. She won
As what, a singer?
Dancer and singer. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, that's an amazing tape.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I'm telling you right now. How do
I-
you
Get
feel?
a deal?
She had a bunch of deals and she turned it all down because she wanted to have a family. A tear.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. That's a sad. It's true. She
Bro.
didn't want to travel. She didn't want to like have the insanity. She wanted to
Faking a murderer coming out, but
and
let's
be a mom.
But now
Bro, you went. Why are you going 98.3 sound effects, sounds of Milwaukee? I love this radio setup you got here.
Thank you.
He's really
Look,
good.
there's a million things we can talk about. You guys are interviewing me right now, but hold on. I just wanted to get my fucking point out. This is why we need a 5 hour.
Going back to Adam, yeah, the videos. I appreciate.
Well, like
how
three,
obsessed,
like
but I'm just
do you know in the like the black lady world? Can I say black lady world? I'm basically Brad Pitt, and like I can't walk through TSA. You know I am, Stu. They go, oh shit, that'd be rad, right? So 3 TSA people said, oh damn, I saw you in that Usher video.
Wow.
Oh shit, like that. Yes. And Vivica, when I did her pod, was like, what you doing in that Usher video, Jamie? You were so funny. Like Vivica like had this shit on repeat, and she was it was like, we gotta figure out this one, but yeah, but I'm dead serious, bro. Like mad, like I cannot go past 43rd and Crenshaw without somebody shouting out Usher. Like, yo, you in the Usher video. That's like my biggest credit since like,
that's so
you know, since like Ghosty. I'm serious. It's awesome. It's crazy.
And you're accompanied by some like, big names in that video. Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, for sure.
Snoop came out.
Did you see JD and Snoop when you were there?
I think you just missed.
No, but this is so fucking weird. This is how it all comes full circle. You ready? Just don't interrupt my thought. Because it's gone down. So I was getting my last licks in. Swingers, stay with me. I'm like getting my last like 2 a.m. meal in, like 2 days after the video. And who's two boots, like half asleep, talking to another couple? Jermaine Dupri. So I don't know if he was at a club or had a meeting or whatever. He's just eating. And I'm like, I think that's Jermaine Dupri, but I couldn't tell. And I heard he was in the video, but I haven't seen him in a while. So I just let him eat his chili. And then what's crazy is Adam's up for best video with Biebs and Drake, and John, my boy, who you know, I think is up, or he did Biebs' other video where Bieb was a boxer. John trained him for all that.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So Adam, John, it's all tied together.
Wow.
Wait, John who?
John Donahue used to come to my house all the time. He's a big stunt coordinator now.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what did he do on that video?
He did the stunts.
He's Bieber's trainer. He went to his house, like Bieber's house, and gave him like 2 boxing lessons. Says the kid's an amazing athlete. Boom, did it.
That's awesome.
The All-American boy, John.
The All-American John's the All-American boy, and you guys were the lazy Canadians. Remember that?
Yeah, I sure do. Pour some out.
But who's saying that is Trugzilla. So you know we got his issues.
Sure.
The guy just had a baby. I didn't even know it. Like, here's how you find out Trugzilla had a baby. There's a picture of a baby on his Instagram. Who got pregnant? What? There's a baby on his gram. I'm like, why is there a baby on your gram? Oh, I had a baby. What? Okay.
That's how it happens.
Should we edit that out? Look how quiet you get. The fucking world's ending, bro. Say anything. It don't matter.
He's very PC.
But this isn't like you're not pissing off like Sony picture chairman. You're pissing off Trugzills. So by the way, I did my bars. I don't know where the fuck that video was. Hurry up. Where's it at?
I got the same thing.
Hey, wasn't I included on that too?
No, that's a different video.
Oh, something else. Multiples.
Well, let me get into this because we could talk all day. We're gonna have to do another follow-up. By the way, Stu, shout out. People say one of their favorite Bert episodes. Like 3 people come up to me like, I love you and Stu on the Bert cast. So shout out to Bert for having us for a 4-hour marathon, and people loved it. And you got me into like starting to sit down with everybody and doing the podcast circuit. So love you for that.
Happy that you did that. It's people need to hear you. Your free flow is unrivaled.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Free easy. Now look, let's just get into this. So guys, here's why they're really here. We'll get another personal pod later when you guys coming to LA.
Soon, if you send it, you got room for us or what?
Dude, well, I don't want to go down another rabbit hole because I want to talk about your movie. Brooklyn, remember Brooklyn? Not Brooklyn 1, Brooklyn 2.
Yeah.
Brooklyn 2 is deep where they make poutine, somewhere in Ontario, like on a farm.
Oh, are you talking about
Getty Geds.
But is that real?
I don't know. It was a back alley one night in Brooklyn, whatever. Long story, not boring. She's literally can't leave her porch without like guys coming, oh yeah, get back in your house there. Like, is that happening? Because I talked to Brooks.
No, it's not. It's nothing like that.
No.
Well, what province is she in?
She's in the same province as us.
She's not in T-Dot. She's out by like.
He's in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the same as it is here.
Ottawa's part of Ontario.
Yeah.
So there's the.
Well, isn't it a little locked down or no?
No.
It was locked down for a long time, for sure. And there's still mask mandates here for sure. And everybody's got to get vaccinated here. Like they are really pushing hard on that here. And that's
but like there's pictures of Levine taking pictures outside of his window, looking sad at a Maserati.
Yeah, but those pictures existed anyway. But he's Levine is fine. Everybody's fine.
He's fine.
Although, listen, he's the type of guy that would maybe be at like a party that
I'll tell you could go out.
No, but Levine just said, I want to go to Vegas because I have a show in Vegas. And he's like, I'd love to go, but I can't. So he's making me believe he's locked in his condo.
Oh, well, I don't think you can cross the border if you don't have a reason to cross the border.
No. You could go.
You can now?
Levine-ish?
No, you could go.
It sounds Levine-ish. Let's just talk about your movie. So, okay, I didn't know how hard it was for you to travel, but Adam seems like he was traveling and you did too. Adam seems to travel more than you do, so I don't know what's up. So, listen, let me just set this up. So, guys, everyone listening, it's, people ask you to come to screenings all to the time. And so Stu and Adam started this company kind of low key called 5-7 Films because they're both, you got the vertically, that's where they're at, and it's okay. They're good people. And so you guys made your first movie, which was fantastic, which was a personal piece, and it was called Jack of All Trades, and it was a very deep piece, a moving piece. It was about your father. It was about, your life, really. It was like baseball cards with a backdrop, but it was really like searching for your father and your relationship with your father, and it's a very deep. I was very proud of. I hate to say proud because I'm not your fucking aunt, but I was very happy to see you start to show the vulnerable side of you, because I think that's what makes you beautiful, bro. You gotta let that out. But your pain comes out in your art. That's very true about you. You may not let a lot of people see it, but that was a painful piece for you to make, and it was awesome. So Jack of All Trades.
Thanks, man.
I believe, is it still on Netflix?
It's not. It's on
It's on everywhere.
Tubi.
I'm on Tubi.
Yeah.
So look, it's an amazing first. I mean, you guys, it's an amazing jump into it. It's like your own first heckler and stuff. And now, some people have the sophomore slump. So I guess as the vid was happening and Miss Rona came, you guys were knuckled down here, and you made another movie that I hate to say it's better, but it's so fucking good. Like, just trust me. I was working all day and I stopped to do this pod. So, it means something to me. Yeah. And it's just so unique, so original, so outside of left field, so hard to pull off. It's incredible. And I watched it. I went to a screening when I sick. Everyone says I was negative, but who knows? It could have been a super spreader, but it was a month ago. You're fine. And I was outside, and I think even Millie was like handing out drinks. Like, there was a lot of stuff there, bro, that could have got me in a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? But here we are in the middle of Hollywood with every head from Toronto to LA, every Jewish geography head that connects our whole group together. And we were all just stunned. And I was like, what the fuck was this? This was so good. So the movie's called Making of a Murderer, and I want to promote it, but I don't know how to talk about it without.
It's called Faking a Murderer.
Oh, but I don't know how to talk about it without. I don't want to give anything away. So let's talk about it very gingerly.
Sure.
So first of all, everyone listening, it's. Would you say this? It's got Jamie Kennedy Experiment. It's got Making of a Murderer. It's got Borat. There's all these different trails of lineage in the movie. Would you agree with that?
For sure.
Absolutely. I think
so. How did it start?
It was
like a combination of things.
It was a bunch of things. I mean, we were watching these true crime shows. Like, there's like a ton of these amazing shows that are on Netflix and other, platforms like the Jinx,
That's the best one.
the Staircase, Evil Genius. And we're like, dude, we were so
Making a
enthralled
Murder, obviously.
that it was so good and so captivating. Like, this stuff has to be like really produced and written. Like,
It's just so well edited too. Like those shows just like keep you like hanging on, like you're like literally like can't go. It's like 7 a.m. and you've
sucked
watched
in.
like 8 hours and you're like, fuck sleep. Did he do it?
it's
The
addictive,
Jinx is incredible.
It's
right?
the best, right?
So we're like, okay, like, what if we, let's just step back. What if we like were be able to like create this fictional thing and then kind of write around and use real people to push the narrative.
Why did you just say that? I got to edit that out.
Why? No.
Because it's not fictional.
No. We're
wait, hold on. This is what happened. Adam found a video online in real life. No, in real life he did. And by the way, people just go watch the movie Faking a Murderer on Apple TV or Amazon Prime, then come back and watch this, and then we can talk freely. Okay, this is going to be spoilers. Spoilers are going to be here. So Jamie,
you want to give them out?
Watch it. Well, no, I just want to say that Adam found this video online for real.
If you don't want spoilers, don't keep listening to this.
Yeah, there's going to be spoilers. Fuck it.
Okay, well, then we'll talk freely because that's what I wanted to do, not talk.
Well, I don't want. We don't know. We want to talk about what it is, but not talk about what it is. Like, we could talk about that. There's, we use real people to push this narrative of the story forward.
Here's what it is. You found a video online.
In real.
It also has Paranormal Activity, Blair Witch. It's got so many different lineages.
But also, it's got like so much truth weaved into it, which is like
100,000%.
Why don't you tell us what you think from your end? Because it's hard for us.
So that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So here I am. So I walk into the movie, which everyone should, and I got two guys. I, have the pleasure of knowing you, and you're like, come see my movie, man. Come see my movie. And I just came from fucking Poughkeepsie, and I'm fucking 2 planes in, and I'm freaking out. And there's another variant at 6 and another variant at 8. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on? And then everyone's there, and I got to see Kenny telling me, but there's no more beds in the ICU and all this shit. And then I was like, and then little Jamie's outside and he's wearing 4 masks. There's a lot going on. And you're laughing. Just laugh, Stu. So I go and we go across from like the spot that like Evil used to be at, Super You Know Who, where we met her. And I'm like, damn, like this was our spot.
It really was.
And you're like, and I'm literally looking at like, what's the
what was
word?
it called? Element.
I'm looking at Element and I'm thinking of just like that 70s show. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about like some of the culprits and and then some of the drama that your old sack of potatoes gave me there at one time. So, and I'm like, oh God, this is bringing me back. And Donut's like, this is neat. And I'm like having PTSD. And and then some like singer that like Butters trying to like hit up has like been hitting Donut up on her Insta, which I didn't even know. There's a lot going on here, right? I know it's really, but it's good. It's common. So anyway, this is like our pod for no one else. Listen, the movie, I had no idea what it was. She had no idea either. So we're sitting there, and the movie it starts, and it's basically like, you guys found this tape. It had a weird thing to it where you felt like this guy was a duplicitous character. Like maybe he was a murderer, or he was a creep or whatever. And the tape was very real. So you guys wanted to find this tape and find this guy and see if there was a documentary there. But the movie is about your journey to find the guy and get the documentary funded, and then what actually happens. And I'm like, this is crazy because there's people in the movie that I know, but other people won't. And I'm like, this is real. So though there is no fourth wall, like what you guys are doing, it's such a work. It's a work beyond the work beyond the work. It's got WWE in there. It's got Tommy Blanchard. It has so many levels. It's self-referential, like Scream. It has a lot. I mean, dude, I'm not kidding on all of these things. And I'm like, obviously you're a fan of my work, so I appreciate it. So no, but like I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm going, where is the scripted part? Like where, and I know there's Curb in there, and I know you guys probably have your idea of what you want to do and blowing up, and then you bring in the real people, and they don't, so you work their angle. And I think I caught the actors, which is very, 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 very few. And I just want to tell people that it's incredible, the journey of the movie. Even towards the end, I was still on board. I'm still kind of on board. Like, I kind of don't know. Like, even though I met people, I still kind of think it's, I don't want to say what it is, but I still kind of believe what was happening. You know what I mean? So, which
is great. I think that's like, well, first off, thank you, because that's a great kind of like a synopsis of what this movie kind of is. And
right, it was a good synopsis.
It was.
It's just so original. That's what's crazy. Funny. It's so hard to be original with the sequels and the remakes and the hack on that. This is fucking super original. Go ahead.
Get it. It's, I think that it's so awesome that you said, you still are holding on, right? Like you're still riding like that. There's people that are in the movie that are like you, that still are like that. There's people that have seen the movie and they'll say to me afterwards, yeah, but the pizza guy, like that guy's real. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, sure.
Up to you. There's other people in the media that like refuse to be like, to understand.
Well, yeah, there's a scene in the movie, like at the end credits.
They can't find where the parallel worlds, they can't find that line,
okay,
which is the point.
The end credits scene where we have like the guy, Gord Martinow, he's interviewing the guy, right? And Gord is like, he's like the legend.
He's incredible.
Oh, he's like Tom Brokaw, Dan Rather. He's that for Canada. So we met him at that TIFF event. So during when we were filming this movie, by the way, the movie is really like Adam and I are going to look for a killer, and we document us going to look for the killer. And in one of the scenes, we go to the Toronto Film Festival and make this like big announcement that we're like we bungle it or whatever. But for real, while we were there, I'm wearing a wire. Adam's wearing a wire. We're walking around, we're mingling, we're pitching, we're schmoozing. Like we shot so much stuff, Jamie, as you know, that's how it goes. Right. And so much funny stuff, including that guy, Gord Martinow, ended up sitting at a table eating like bagels and eggs with us.
It was Lux.
Lux and bagels with us. And he's like, what are you guys doing here? And I know that I'm being filmed. I have like 2 cameras pointing at me 50 feet away and 20 feet away. So I'm like working him. And I'm like, yeah, we're trying to find this guy. And he's a killer. And he's like, wow. And then Adam sits down. He's like, that's Gord Martinow. And I'm like, whoa. He's like, yeah, I'm a journalist. I'd love to help you guys. And we're like, what do you mean? He's like, I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Iraq. I go to the troops. I knocked on Al Capone's door, whatever you need. Like, I'll help you guys. And we were like, holy shit. So we obviously couldn't really do that to Gord, but we called him when we were finished shooting the movie to shoot that scene and brought him in with the guy. And we shot the whole scene with him, right? Where he's calling us this and that. And then he comes up to us at the end of the day and he's like, we were like, thanks so much, Gord. It was an honor to work with you. And he's like, no problem, guys. But tell me, whatever happened to the guy? Like, did you find him?
The killer.
We're like, what?
Wait.
Killer. He's like, still holding on.
Wait a minute. So the scene, I don't want to give too much away, but the scene where you're talking to the crowd was worked. I think the people at the top were helping a work. Yes,
there's a work, but that's not the work.
That's not how we did it.
But we definitely shot like close-ups. Yes.
I know that angle. That was a pretty intricate one. I think I don't want to ruin it for this, but I will go through each and watch it with you and tell you where the work is and where the line is. That one was pretty fascinating because I know there was a lot of truth there, but I can see the work. But no one else will.
Of course you could see it because but I'm saying like nobody else has seen it. Like
no,
I think Chris Angel wouldn't even see it. Like
no, exactly. It's got that in it too. It's got Angel. It also has a little mouse in the mouth type of move. So wait, there was one.
I don't even know what that is.
Look. I know he'll know what that is. That's how Stu had his job for 6 years. Where did it go?